tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At center, John Henson. At shooting guard, O.J. Mayo. At the other guard position, Michael Carter-Williams. At small forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the other forward position, Greg Monroe. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 24. The other guard, standing 6'5".
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And I'm making some changes. Splitters checked in for Millsap. Justin Holiday comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for John Henson. Jordan comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. On the court for the Bucks, Short, he's in at 3. Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Jared Bayless, and it's Middleton in at the 2. Here's Jordan. And Splitter pulls it down.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Last season, we saw Al Horford rounding back into form. Good to see that after what had been his second season-ending pectoral muscle tear back in late 2013.
Exactly. I mean, the Hawks just had to bide their time while their best player was out. You saw once he returned, though, he makes a big difference for him.
Atlanta making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Here is Bayless. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Monroe. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for me, Horford, one of the most unappreciated stars in the league. When he's healthy, he's every bit the franchise player because he really has no weakness. He does pretty much everything well on the floor. And Horford, I mean, this guy does it all on the floor. But for me, his leadership, that's one of those real intangibles. And he's unselfish, all about his teammates, and completely focused on winning. So when your best player has that commitment, it has to rub off on the other players.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season, top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Dish is to Parker. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
Assisted by Jared Bayless.
The Hawks leading by 10. To the left side wing. Teague with a clean look. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
Bayless's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the pass to Schroeder. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Shots good by Middleton. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Holiday kicks to Splitter. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jordan dishes to Bayless. Back to Jordan. Screen by Monroe. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And the lead is down inside single digits. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night. Teague the pass to Holiday. Teague kicks to Holiday. Hawks passing it around. Scott against Parker. Scott, good.
It's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Bayless. Rebounded by the Hawks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Teague. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Bayless's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. Teague dishes to Splitter. Back to Teague. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. There's Schroeder. Jordan with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Parker, a screen on Teague. The drive by Jordan. He feeds it to Monroe. Nice move. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Schroeder. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. They've got Horford. Splitter is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Kyle Korver. So that's the Hawks 5. Out left to the wing. From deep. The shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He finished with 8 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Carter Williams.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He feeds it to Henson. Antetokounmpo passes to Carter Williams. Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss. Atlanta leading by 16. And Bazemore kicks to Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Now Mayo defending. And he gets it to go. Bazemore's got 15.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Schroeder. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Back to Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. Carter Williams has got his third basket of the night.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first.
And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Carter Williams. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Outside Jordan. They set the screen. And it's sent back by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. He used that pick to get in close. And the Hawks lead by 19. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And Bazemore kicks to Korver. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And what stands out this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's the screen. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Schroeder and stolen by Splitter. Here's Bazemore. Plays it up and banks it in. Bazemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The shot from the low post is good. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And that one's good. 9 points for Michael Carter Williams.
And guys,